So, um, basically, I want to kind of talk about everything that's very useful. So I recommend if you want to get really advanced, I recommend you get the Advanced Tools Game Pass. It should be like 250, 300 Robux. It's a little bit much, but it's less than $5. So I mean, it's $5 basically, but it helps you do a lot of stuff, like changing the time of day, fog, as you can see, things like that. You can also make a custom ground. You can make it collidable or not. You can change the material. See, if I were to do like 0, you can see there's a solid floor there now. But there's also gravity. You can do gravity, and also music parts. Let me get into music parts. You also need the Advanced Tools Game Pass. This is what you can do with them. So obviously this part right here just displays the regular default song right here, Jovel's intro. But then when I walk into this one, it starts playing Jovel the World Revolving, and then once I walk back through, it'll play Jovel's intro again, so I don't have to go all the way out and come back in. I can just go through this one section to change the song whenever I like. And this is a really simple way to do it. You just make a sized part big enough. Also, 0.1 and snap to grid 0.1 and rotate it at 2 basically means you can do this with parts. So instead of the normal, like down to here, you can go really far down now to really small thin parts like this, and then you can also do this with parts when rotating them. You can get the exact angle you want, which really helps a lot. You can't like your own hobby, dang it. But using this method correctly, this is just a really simple detail. And now we can get on to other parts such as jump pad, lava, timed, teleport, speed. So timed is the brand new part, and I'm gonna go ahead and check out this timed part. So offset time. Now when you step on it, nothing happens here. Offset 1, offset 6, offset 1,000,000. Time, time 1. I'm not really sure how this works. But there's a time and an offset, but I don't really know how they work. 1 second. I don't know how the time part works, but I do know how mostly everything else works. Jump makes you jump higher. Speed makes you go faster or slower. Respawn part, obviously, when you step on it, it'll respawn you. And then if you've touched a checkpoint, look, let me take a checkpoint here. And then I'm on this checkpoint, and then I touch the respawn part, it'll respawn me at the checkpoint. But if I touch a reset part, this will send me all the way back to the beginning, even if I've touched on the checkpoint. Then some other things are parts that you can do is effects like fire, images, what else? Text. So images, you need an image ID, so you just insert an image ID. You can just do a random number. There. I have an image ID of this. You can change the brick color. You can make that little brick part invisible. You can make the image transparency. Anything you want. No, do none. number. Admin, boom. They go just like that. You got some fire, admin. If you want to remove it, you just press on the X. So how about text? So basically you can type in anything you want as long as the Roblox doesn't hashtag it. Hi, hello, what? So you can also change the text color. You can change the text font. And you can also change the size of the text, I think. No, you can't. That might be a new thing, but what you can do. So there's also back transparency. If you turn this off, what this does is if you make the brick invisible, it will do this weird thing where the back transparency is 0, which will show the part, or which will show like a little line box here, and I don't know what to do with that, but if you change the color of the part, it just doesn't do anything to the back transparency. If I turn the back transparency off, it's just a gray space, probably for extra things. So as you can see, oh, that's really bad on my eyes. Let's do a bit of a dark. There we go. That's better. Hi, hello, what? Can use things like that. And now building. So now that you know what most of the parts do, fading parts, when you step on them, they'll disappear and you fall through them. Now, teleport pads make you teleport. Oh, I thought I deleted you. Trip parts just make you do the slashy sit, but they can also make you fall. So if you walk over them when you're like doing a jump, they can also make you bounce higher than your normal bounce height. They can also make you trip when walking over them. Sometimes they're really annoying. Then there's conveyors. They just push you to a certain area. Then lavas, obviously you can kill them, you can change their damage, and the behaviors property, make them do like 1 damage. How about that? How long does it kill me for 1 damage? Okay, well, you know what, let's just turn that damage up to 2. How about 5? Okay, seriously, 10. Ow! Now that's a lot of damage. Oof. Alright, well, there's most of the parts and everything. Speed just makes you go faster, like here. Normal walk speed's like 15, to speed you up. It's good for walking around and getting around your place really fast. And then you have jump pads, which you can make the jump power 200, that's the highest. And basically when you walk over it, it just bounces. So. Now, onto building. So, now, this could be really long, so, you know, don't expect it to be very good or anything. But here we go. So, parts. So first of all, you always want to start with a simple part right here. The beginning. Okay, can you move, please? Here we go. We always want to start with a part right here at the beginning. This is this is the first step, is to just put a random part, any part you want, or well, yeah, any part you want, and you can put it at the beginning here. I go with just a standard regular part, and first I think, what am I gonna do, what's my theme, and how am I gonna build it? So obviously I'm gonna do a Deltarune Jevils kind of theme, so yellow and purple and black is more my theme here, my color theme, and now that you know the snap grid, you can do a lot of different things like this, make the platform really small. So let's start off with just a base platform to stand on. Now, let's do a floor. Actually, let's make this a floor. So just go ahead and extend this to wherever you want. And now that you have the snap grid, it shouldn't cost a lot at all to do this. Now, I usually like to set my color to a dark color, so let's set it to a dark color. How about this? It can get darker though. If you use the neon, it'll actually get much darker. And also, a trick is to make sure your fog is not too bright. Now, I want to do nighttime, because that'll look better, so clock time, you reset to 0. 10, so 10 is for day, 0 is for, and then 6.5 is like sunrise or sunset. No, it was 5.5. No, it was 6. It's a little around 6. Gonna experiment with that. 0 is nighttime here. And now I want my fog to be a purple color. Now what you can do is you can do this. Let me do that. You can go online and search for purple RGB colors. Now you have some purple RGB colors, and what you do is you take a color. Let's take dark orchid. So this number right here, 153, 50, 204, you want to do it like this. 153, 50, 204. And then if you do, well, that's the floor. There we go, now I've done the fog. Let me change that back to there. So now that you have the RGB color, this is for red, this is for blue, and this is for green. Red first, then blue, then green. That's how you know. And now that we have that, we can go back to Roblox here. And now that we've entered our fog color, we have a fog. Now, the events tools helps you a lot, so this is what I like to use. Now you can set the fog to any amount. The default is, I think, 5,000. Yep. And then you can go down to like 1,000. The lowest you can go is 50. And 50 is very, very close. You can't see anything with it. I recommend going, if it's like a scary type, 500. If it's more of like, I would go for somewhere around 1,000, 1,500, because you have a fog, but it's not super close, and you can still see all around you very easily. So let's move the floor a little bit to where I want it. So now I have the floor right here. Now I have another trick. This might take a little bit of part count, but it's still worth it because it's very nice. So you can make little strips like this across your platform, and you can copy and paste them however you like. Make like a little square pattern. I'm gonna go with the orchid color. Perfect. And now all we have to do is, once we've done it one way, what we have to do is select all the lines, which might take a little bit, clone them by doing Control C, and then rotate them this way. You can move them too to however you like. I'm gonna move them there. Oh. Gotta move them back a little. There. And now we have a grid. Obviously, you can make less, and it'll make bigger squares. But now I have a square pattern on my floor. So I have a nice little square pattern. It helps a lot. It gives it a nice custom floor look, more retro type of look. And you know, if you want to make it bigger, add less lines here. So if I were to like remove these lines here, say, I'd get bigger squares. I'd get more of like rectangles. So if I take, so yeah, I don't want to like delete it because I like this pattern, but you know, you don't have to make this many. And now if I walk through, obviously the music will start. So it's kind of a little basic area right there. But now, if you go to switch obby, you should have some obbies here. And as you can see here, I have some obbies that I am working on here. Now if you click rename, you can rename your obby to whatever you like. So I'm just gonna rename mine to Jevil's Challenge. Oh, what? Jevil's. Why is Jevil being censored? It's just Jester, but like Jevil with like, it's like devil with a J. That's it. So Vil. So Vil is the part. There we go. Jevil's Challenge. Now it'll say Jevil's Challenge by 6RZ7, and it should, for other players, have a little music right here. If I just go to a random obby, like let's say this person, Noobster's difficult chart. So this person, if you step here, as you can see, it'll say custom music now playing, track name, and then the name of the track. And obviously this is a person's obby. This is the outline tool. You could go ahead and play this obby. I mean, it's not that hard, even though the game said it was mega hard. Ouch. Oof, yeah. Oh, got a new track now. Crab Rave. Guess it'll play Infinity War. I'm doing the bonus level. Oh. Really, man? Oh. Rip. The bonus level might be easy. It's literally a rickroll. But that's what people can do now. They can play multiple songs at once. Uh-oh. It glitched. Okay, that's oh, why wasn't I? So it looks like you have to go all the way. Yes. No. Okay, I hate the crab rave move. Okay, I'm done. That's kind of obvious you can make and stuff. That one wasn't really the best example. Let's check out a featured level. Maybe it'll have a better example. Oh! Oh wait, how about this guy? Or person, girl. Yellow player. Under construction, obby, and showcase. Don't walk and going through portal, you might oof. What this? Maybe I should go through it, walk through it. Are those lasers? Maybe we won't get hurt. You lied to me. My friend told me to defeat darkness, use light. Collect these orbs, I think we need them. Other checkpoints. Definitely gonna need that checkpoint. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Try to defeat me. If you do, you get light back. But if you don't, I'll take over the world. Just a headless person. Cool. That's a hard jump. That's oh, that's a bounce part. That's a kill part. Yoink. Hey, stop saying I'm bad at obbies. Okay. That's the laser's small. Okay. I'm not a god of the obbies. Sure, I've been the first person to beat some obbies, but I'm not a god at obbies. I just know what I'm doing most of the time. Yeah, I like to use this method. No. That's a great way to display a speed conveyor. Oh hey, it's that shirt, the cute bear and then the evil bear. And I got the evil face. The mischief tail. Hoodio. This map isn't bad, but obviously it needs a lot of retextures and a lot of recoloring. But this is like the beginning is really well. Don't tell me somebody made literally just a grass plate and it got like 1 million. Grass. It's all this did was literally color the floor grass and it got 1,500. See, ones like this don't deserve to be featured. I mean, that's kind of good, but it's literally just a grass plane. This doesn't deserve to be featured. Obbies much more like this one are deserving to be featured. These are much better. No, don't delete it. Why did you delete it? That was good. That was good. It was good. At least I thought it was good. Looks like an Aperture Science Lab gate, like an old one. I thought that looked really cool. And you just wouldn't delete it. Man. How about this dude? Let's check out his obby. Alright, little fountain version of T-pose man with thick torso. Okay, T-pose man, but now he's holding a thing. Okay, this. Okay. Interesting, Obby, sir, indeed. I think I'm gonna go now. People are actually looking at the Obby. Oh, it's just another Tower of Heck remake. You can walk through it. They're just like, okay, bye. I think they went to like it and then was like, actually, wait, no. Something what happened. So many people are coming to the Obby and I don't know why. Oh, they're thinking you can't jump on the lasers, but they're literally touching all the lasers. They're just... This is why sometimes I have to block it off, because people don't know what to do. Kind of just like... But that's a tutorial, and it's really